Now, a little disclosure for you. This video or any information we put out there is to not demonize marijuana use, but to simply provide data and facts that have come from professional studies. The value in this information is giving you what you need to be educated and aware. Now, you may be surprised to learn that there has not been a whole lot of in-depth research when it comes to the effects that marijuana has on the brain until recent years with the legalization of marijuana in many states here in the U.S. Many studies that are being done are focused on the developing or young brain. Now, these are brains of individuals between the ages of 14 and 25 years old. Our brain's development process is crucial when it comes to many things, of course. But when we look at memory, learning, and even mental health, our younger years and how we take care of our brains will dictate how we function in adulthood after the brain is fully developed. Now, what researchers are finding in many studies is marijuana has a much more potent and negative effect on learning and memory in people who start using marijuana earlier in life as opposed to people who start using it later in life, say mid-20s and up. And this is due once again to the critical development stage that our brain is in when we are young. So basically, you start using at a younger age. It's believed that you will forget things easier and struggle to learn new things more. And when it comes to mental health, sadly, the same negative effects are being seen. Marijuana has always been seen as somewhat of a mental health savior when it comes to mental health benefits. But the opposite is to be said if you're a younger user, especially if you already have pre-existing issues with mental health, such as depression and anxiety. And since the brain is trying to develop ways to cope with emotions and stressors during this stage in our lives, marijuana will disrupt that natural process from taking place. So younger users will actually see their depression and anxiety possibly intensify and get worse over time. And with current marijuana strands and products having a much higher content of the already present psychoactive ingredient THC, bouts of psychosis or breaks with reality are showing up in some studies and cases with young users. Now, combine all this data with young people seeing marijuana being promoted as a healthier alternative to other things like alcohol and even tobacco, it does not shock many medical experts and researchers that 14 to 25-year-old individuals are the biggest users of marijuana in the U.S. All of the studies being done show that these individuals could possibly struggle with memory, learning, and sustaining a good state of mental health well into adulthood. But there is good news to report, however. If a young person who uses marijuana chooses to quit, findings are showing that within as soon as a week, they will start to notice a pretty good difference in memory, learning, and even mental health.